Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and this evening we're giving you a sneak preview to a new game that's on Kickstarter. It's actually ending fairly soon, so make sure to check the link below to get more details. So we got this in. It's a Canadian game, I believe. And it's called Centrix. I believe I pronounced that properly. So, this is a prototype. This is not the final product. But I'm really hoping not much changes from this because it's actually a lot of fun. We did get to play this over the last week to get ready to review it. But I wanted to give you a little bit of a preview since the Kickstarter is ending so soon. So, everything's included in this little guy, which is really cool. And it opens it up and has the instructions, the cards. The cards actually sit fairly snug. I just happened to have it on an angle when I was traveling with it. Comes with pawns. And just to give you a little bit of a better view, everything's set up inside like that. So it's very travel light when it comes to components. Comes with a deck of cards to play the game. It's fairly straightforward. There's lots of colors. And pops right back on. Like I said, very, very easy to put everything together. It's really actually really interesting how to play. So essentially the goal of the game is to get your three little guys, your little banums, up to the top step. So just to give a little rundown of how this works. You've got 3 pawns that start off of the board. And by using the cards that are in your hand, you will always get 3 cards at the start of your turn. Well, at the start of the game, everyone gets 3 cards. You are able to play up to 3 actions. And just as an example card, this is one of the normal cards. It's not a specialty card. So what this means is you can move or rotate a ring 3 times in one direction, either left or right, doesn't matter which, and you can move up 1 step if it's matching the color of the card, so meaning blue for this. So, say for instance, I was over here, and I used this card here. I'd go 1, 2, 3, and I would be able to jump up a step. Now, like I said, the goal of the game is to get your 3 banums up to the top of the tower. So, when you're starting the game, everybody gets 3 cards. So, I'll give you an example of a round. Or the starting round. This plays 2 to 6 players, minimum. I could definitely see them expanding or adding additional cards if their Kickstarter is successful. So, you start with 3 cards. In this step, because you're on the bottom landing, the only thing you can do is jump onto the rings. You won't be able to move. So this is my example hand. This card here is a specialty card. It's a wild card essentially. You can move left, right, up, down to any color. So sometimes you want to hold on to them, sometimes you don't. In this case, I'm just starting up. So I could choose to move all 3 of my guys onto the rings, or I could choose to move one of them and try and get that guy up as high as I want. It's really a lot of strategy depending on what you want. So, as an example, for me, I'm going to use red as my first color to jump my guy here. Then I'm going to use my wild card to move him up another red. And then I could spin this 3, 1, 2, 3, and that would be the end of my turn because I can't jump above. So that's an example turn. This is really friendly. There is a lot of competition. There's actually a lot of different components to the game, like you can actually jump over other players, you can bump other players down to try and make it to the top before someone else. And we'll go into more details with the review later this week. Or hopefully we'll have it ready for tomorrow. Or later tonight even. So, I hoped you liked seeing this little unboxing. It wasn't a lot because there wasn't a lot in the box, but it makes this game very simplistic and very simple, and I think kids would love this kind of game. It's so colorful and bright, and it's something even adults can play with their kids. It actually really reminds me of a mix of Simon Says and Sorry, because you're trying to outwit other people and trying to mess up their way that they might potentially be trying to build up to get to the top with moving the rings around. So, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time at the table. Bye!